we're going to get started on making your very first blog. And to do that, we're going to use WordPress.com. The first thing you need to do is connect to the internet and log on to WordPress.com. WordPress.com is one of many blogging solutions that is available for free or minimal cost to users. The nice thing about WordPress.com is that it has a lot of options that users can customize for even the free version. And we'll see as we go along in this series all the different things that we can do with our blog. But the first thing we need to do is actually sign up for one. So once you're on the WordPress website, you're going to go into Get Started here. And it's going to ask you what the name or address of your blog is going to be. And for the purposes of this course, it needs to be your first initial last name. So I'm going to go ahead and do my full last name, because otherwise it's more than likely going to be taken. Now, if for some reason your first initial last name is taken, you could try your full first and last name, or perhaps first initial, middle initial, last name. And if need be, you can even add some numbers in there. But be sure to let your instructor know what the exact address of your blog is. Now, as you can see, I put in my first initial last name, and under the drop down here there are different versions here. WordPress.com also allows you to register domain names, and you can see the pricing for that, but we're going to just stick with the .wordpress.com for free. You're going to need to create a username. Now typically it'll automatically populate that with your blog address, and then a password. You want to do something that has a mix of capitals and lowercase, maybe even numbers, symbols, depending on what's available. Notice my password is good. It could be better. I just try to do something that I won't forget. Then you will need an email address. So I'm just going to do my Pitt State one. It's going to ask you if you want to follow their blog for more information. You can if you want. You don't have to. What language will your blog be in? We want it in English. And it's got some things here, whether you want to upgrade to their premier version, or if you want to just use the free one. We're just going to go with the free blog and do create blog. Now it says here that an email has been sent to me indicating that I've created my account. I have 2 days before I need to activate it, or else it will take me out of the registration process. But I do need to do that as soon as possible, especially since it is an assignment that is due, so you will need to check your email and make sure you have your email in there correctly. If you haven't gotten your email, you might want to update your profile while you wait, so you can put in some information. So I'll just put in my name here. Save profile. So now I've gone to my email, and I've gone in and I've pressed the little activate blog button, and it takes me to the WordPress page to set up my blog. Now at the beginning it's going to show me a couple of popular themes that I can choose from. Note that not all the themes are free For example, Duet here shows a $68 marker, meaning that is a paid theme. Now I can just use the default theme for now, or I could choose to show more themes. And you can see I have a variety, and I can keep going through these. But for right now, for right this moment, I'm just going to stick with the default theme. And I'll show you later how to change that theme once you're logged in. So I'll just stick with the default theme. And here is the WordPress dashboard. And if you've used WordPress or other blogs before, you may notice that it may be similar to this. And that's because WordPress is not only a website that creates blogs, but it is a blogging platform, an actual content management system. And many websites, whether it be blogs or full e-commerce solutions, are built on the WordPress platform. Inside the dashboard has information about how to use it. It's got some resources up here. Notice it has my profile up here. It's pulling that picture from something called Gavatars, which we'll probably take a look at later on in the semester, because my email address is tied to it. That's how I pulled the picture. You can also see that I already have a post, a page, a category, and some comments. And you can see that I have 3,072 megabytes of space. And right now I'm not really using any space for this particular blog. Off to the side, I have a bunch of settings that I can go in here and change and edit. But for right now, I can just go home, which will take me back to this dashboard. It'll kind of get rid of those messages at the top. And the other thing that I can do is I can view my site from going over here to Dashboard Homes, My Blogs. I can click on My Blogs, and I can see that I have a blog here. I am the administrator, and I have some options whether I want to post things by email or post by voice. I'm going to leave those null for right now, but you can see where it says Taghavi-Burris.wordpress.com. You can click on that, and that'll take you to my blog. Now notice that it has some information. I didn't create this information. This is part of the generic WordPress setup. It has some hello world, here's my blog information. It automatically generates an about page that allows users to leave comments and the like, and I can go back to home. It automatically has a search and archives and the site administration button over here because I'm logged in. If I wasn't logged in, it wouldn't have that. It'd have something like log in right there. So this is the basic setup for setting up your blog. Once you've got this, you can go ahead and log out and view the next video that will go in there, and we will set up your about page and even your theme. So we'll get to that in the next video. Bye.